Gonna take you down, deep down to the front line. You woke up this morning, got yourself a gun.
Hey everybody, it's Mzbomey and I'm finally back in the kitchen. And the kitchen bitch is in the background dancing and it's not pretty, so it's a good thing he's not on camera. Today I'm just going to do a simple, cheers Lars, a simple recipe. It takes about 30 minutes to do, and it's a cheese dip, not like, you know, cheese dip ball, but like it's actually called, boy, work with me, I'm having a brain fart, beef cheese dip. So as you can see, I got going in my pan
like
some
thick,
1 pound, it's kind of a thick
salsa.
thick salsa, cheesy salsa.
Okay, I'm hungry. Whoops, overstepped. I can tell.
Okay.
Too
Whose
soon?
kitchen is this?
Too soon?
Stop. In my pan here that I got going, I got a pound of hamburger and a pound of sausage. You can use any kind of sausage you want. We chose to use some chorizo just for the kitchen bitch because he loves that stuff so much.
Made by who?
But you can buy any kind of sausage that you like, you know, medium, hot, extra hot, mild, whatever. It's a pound of that, a pound of ground beef, a bunch of green onions like this, chopped up, which I got here, and then your choice of salsa. And also, you're going to need 2 pounds of processed shredded cheese. That's a lot of cheese. This actually calls for doing it in 2 skillets, but seeing that I only have 1 skillet here, I'm going to do this in sections. So what I'm going to do is just get the sausage and hamburger cooked up first, make sure that that's all nice and brown, and then drain off all any excess grease that's in there. Kind of chop this up finely as I'm going, because you want to make sure that your meat mixture has small chunks. You don't want to get really big and chunky, you want it small. And then you're going to also need some tortilla chips. And the ones that I got for this time around were the ones with the scoops, you know, but use whatever you like. I think that's just a little bit better to get the whole cheese dip in there so that you get a little bit of everything, the cheese, the salsa, the onion, the meat. So, okay, I'm going to finish cooking this up and then I'll be back in a minute and then we'll start with the rest. Okay, I'm back in the kitchen. Not the cave, man cave, woman cave, lounge cave, Batman cave.
Lounge cave.
Yeah, somebody suggested that we should put some lounge chairs down there and, you know, I said his and hers. Anyways, here's the mixture between the hamburger and the sausage, and just try to get that ground up as finely as you can. I'm keeping this on low heat for right now just to keep everything warm. And in the other pan, once again, excuse me, using my big skillet, I'm going to go ahead and put the rest of the ingredients in there, which is going to be the onion, the salsa, and the cheese. And what you're going to do is keep this on a low heat and then continue stirring until the cheese melts. Then after everything's melted and incorporated between the onion, salsa, and cheese, then we're going to go ahead and add the meat. And the dip should pretty much be done at that point. And you can store this in the fridge for a day or 2 and take some out to microwave, because this makes a pretty good portion. I've also seen people putting it into crock pots if you want to keep it warm like all day, if you're gonna like go to a party of some sorts or potluck or whatever. So I'm gonna get this started. Start with putting the onions in there. I'm really not adding any salt or pepper or anything like that because I think you got enough of the different kinds of spices from your sausage. especially like the chorizo that we're using, because that does have quite a bit of spice to it. Whee. And then it's your 1 container of salsa. Mixed up in there a little bit. Now, because you're putting this on low and you're trying to, you know, melt the cheese down, it's going to take a little while to get that really rocking and rolling. So what I think I'll do is add just a little bit at a time here. And I'm just going to keep on with this process until all of my cheese has been incorporated into the skillet with the salsa and the onion. So I will meet you back here in the kitchen in just a minute and get the rest of this mixed up. Okay, I'm back, and here's my cheese sauce. I added a little bit more salsa than it called for. I guess because you just have to be careful with the type of cheese that you use. But this is what it's looking like so far. Okay, so what I'm going to do is go ahead and meat this. I'm just going to do a little at a time.
Oh man,
What?
there goes the PG rating. You just stuck the meat in.
Oh, for God. You know, you need to quit. I'm going to turn this down a little bit. Sausage and hamburger mixture. The rest of this incorporated into the cheese sauce mixture. And this takes about 20 to 30 minutes to do, depending on, you know, what the temperature is on your stove. This would actually be perfect if you had had like a, why can I not think today? Gas stove, because you can control the flame a lot better and disperse the heat a lot better on your skillet than you can with the electric. Yeah. So basically that's it. This is the finished product. I probably could have put a little less of the sausage in there, but I don't know. It called for a pound. I had a guess on a pound of sausage because it didn't come like all ground up. It came in links and we had to disperse it from there. So that's basically it. That is the beef chili cheese dip. So what, you gonna grab a chip and come on over and try and
Well,
tell me?
it sounds like a whiner, but it's like enough here for like an
Oh,
hour.
I know. That's what I said. You'd have to put some in the refrigerator. This is a good thing like if you're having a party or like Super Bowl or family get together or, you know, something along that line. How is it? Good?
Mhm.
Okay. Well, there you have it. Kitchen Bits approval. Kitchen Bitch approved. Until then, this is Mzbomey saying good night, good eats, wherever you are.